What's up, TrendPop viewers? Get ready for a rapid-fire news dump that's going to blow your mind. We're kicking things off with a bombshell report revealing the stark reality of political violence in the U.S., showing that right-wing extremism is not only more frequent but also far deadlier than left-wing violence, challenging recent political claims. Next up, we're shifting gears to the world of finance as the Federal Reserve makes a significant move. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has just announced a crucial interest rate cut, a decision aimed at stimulating a slowing labor market. But what does this mean for your wallet and the broader economy in this stagflation-light era? Then, we're heading into the realm of media and entertainment, where some of the biggest names are being honored. Get ready to celebrate as storied television talent Katie Couric and NAB's Michelle Duke are set to receive top honors at the 2025 Gracies Leadership Awards, recognizing their immense impact in the industry. And finally, we've got a sweet, but surprising, departure from one of America's most beloved brands. Ben & Jerry's co-founder Jerry Greenfield has just announced his unexpected exit after 47 years, citing a loss of advocacy freedom. You don't want to miss these stories. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Right-wing extremism is deadlier than left-wing violence, new research reveals. Recent claims from political leaders about the source of U.S. political violence are being directly contradicted by alarming new data. Despite assertions that radical leftist groups are the primary drivers of unrest, a comprehensive analysis of extremism in the United States paints a starkly different picture. Right-wing extremist violence is significantly more frequent and, crucially, more deadly. The assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk by Tyler Robinson and the earlier murder of Minnesota State Rep. Melissa Hortman and her husband are presented as stark examples of this escalating threat. These incidents, alongside others like the Charleston church shooting and the Tree of Life synagogue attack, underscore a disturbing trend where politically motivated violence is becoming normalized. While left-wing incidents, often involving property damage like those by the Animal Liberation Front, account for a smaller fraction of violence and fatalities, right-wing extremism is responsible for an estimated 75% to 80% of U.S. domestic terrorism deaths since 2001. The study highlights the challenges in tracking political violence due to differing definitions used by government agencies and academic researchers. However, the consistent pattern emerging from the data is clear. The threat from the right is more lethal. This has significant implications for how policymakers and the public understand and address political violence, moving beyond partisan rhetoric to confront the empirical reality. This stark finding is sparking widespread discussion about the true nature of domestic extremism and the need for data-driven policy responses, rather than politically charged accusations. And the fight against extremism is just one piece of the puzzle. Get ready for a major shakeup in the financial world that could impact everyone. Next, we're breaking down the Fed's latest interest rate cut. The Fed just cut interest rates. Here's what it means for you. The Federal Reserve has officially cut interest rates by a quarter point, marking the first reduction this year, in a bold move to combat a significantly slowing labor market. Fed Chair Jerome Powell described the decision as a risk management strategy, acknowledging the unusual economic climate characterized by rising unemployment and inflation alongside persistent economic growth. This stagflation-light scenario, as described by Chief Economist Heather Long, presents a unique challenge for the central bank. The primary concern is the job market, which has seen minimal hiring and firing over the past year, with rising unemployment rates among Black and young people signaling a potential downturn. The Fed's action aims to preemptively address this by making borrowing cheaper for companies, encouraging spending and potential job creation. However, the broader economic picture is complex, influenced by factors like tariffs and the AI boom, which are creating both hardship and investment. For consumers, the implications are mixed. While lower interest rates could eventually lead to more affordable mortgages, potentially dropping below 6%, the current inflation means the cost of basic necessities like food, gas, and housing is rising. Many middle-class Americans are finding their budgets squeezed, facing a tougher holiday shopping season. Experts advise a cautious approach, recommending staying invested through dollar-cost averaging and maintaining a robust emergency fund. This rate cut signals the Fed's proactive stance on economic stability, but the path forward remains uncertain, with potential for further cuts and differing opinions on the optimal monetary policy. But while the Fed navigates economic waters, the media landscape is celebrating its brightest stars. Next, find out who's being honored at the prestigious Gracies Leadership Awards. NAB's Michelle Duke and Katie Couric among Gracies Leadership honorees. This year's Alliance for Women in Media Foundation's Gracies Leadership Awards are set to honor some of the most influential figures in media, with NAB Leadership Foundation, President Michelle Duke, and legendary broadcaster Katie Couric headlining the prestigious list. The awards ceremony, taking place at New York City's Tribeca 360 Degrees, will celebrate their significant contributions and leadership. Michelle Duke will be recognized with the AWM Legacy Leadership Award for her instrumental work with the NAB Leadership Foundation and her role as NAB Chief Impact Officer. Katie Couric, a trailblazer in broadcast journalism as the first woman to solo anchor a network evening newscast, will receive the Gracies Icon Award for her continued impact on the media landscape as the founder of Katie Couric Media. The event will also spotlight other exceptional leaders from various sectors of the media industry, including Alyssa Pollock from iHeartMedia, Jenna Weiss-Berman from Paper Kite Productions, Martha Beniam from Kino Lorber, Rita Farrow from the Walt Disney Company, Connie Orlando from Bet Networks, and Valerie Dobson-Staub from NBC Universal Local. Beyond recognizing established leaders, the Gracies Leadership Awards program is dedicated to nurturing future talent through AWM Foundation Student Fellowships and the AWM Foundation NCTA Student Scholarship, providing opportunities for aspiring female journalists to connect with industry mentors. This dual focus ensures the celebration of current achievements while investing in the next generation of media professionals. The event promises to be a powerful showcase of female leadership, innovation, and influence across all facets of the media industry, inspiring continued progress and shaping its future. From celebrating media icons to saying goodbye to a beloved brand founder, our next story is a truly unexpected exit. Coming up, the shocking reason Ben and Jerry's co-founder Jerry Greenfield is stepping down. Ben & Jerry's co-founder Jerry Greenfield resigns after 47 years. In a move that has sent ripples through the food industry and beyond, Jerry Greenfield, the iconic co-founder of Ben & Jerry's, has announced his departure from the company he helped build over 47 years ago. The unexpected exit, detailed in a heartfelt letter shared by his co-founder Ben Cohen, stems from a fundamental disagreement over the company's ability to advocate for social issues under its parent company, Unilever. Greenfield's resignation letter expresses deep sorrow and a sense of betrayal, stating he can no longer, in good conscience, remain an employee. He contends that the independence Ben & Jerry's was promised upon its sale to Unilever has been eroded, particularly at a time when he feels the current administration is targeting civil rights, voting rights, and the rights of marginalized communities. Greenfield believes the company has been silenced and sidelined for fear of upsetting those in power, compromising the core values that defined Ben & Jerry's as a socially conscious brand. This decision comes as Unilever prepares to spin off its ice cream division, including Ben & Jerry's and Magnum, into a standalone company expected to go public in November. The timing of Greenfield's departure intensifies scrutiny on Unilever's stewardship of the beloved ice cream brand and its commitment to the social advocacy that was integral to its identity. The announcement has ignited passionate responses from fans and activists, many expressing disappointment and solidarity with Greenfield's stance on corporate activism and freedom of expression. And that's a wrap on our news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a quick recap coming your way. Stick around for the lightning round rewind and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's TrendPop news. We've covered the shocking statistics on right-wing extremist violence, the Federal Reserve's crucial interest rate cut impacting the economy, the celebration of media leaders like Katie Couric and Michelle Duke at the Gracies, and the unexpected departure of Ben and Jerry's co-founder Jerry Greenfield. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to TrendPop for more daily updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and more. See you next time.